Hello everyone to another Catan video here on colonist.io and to my Road to Top 100 series. So in this game I am in the first position and I'm noticing that there is not a lot of ore available apart from the 9 and the 10 tile. A lot of sheep available on this board. Decent amount of brick and wood. So I am surely going for maybe something like I am actually considering 8-5-10, maybe 6-3-4 and then play with the wheat port, sorry, sheep port. 8-5-10 gives me access to the brick port. 9-4-11 is also good, grabbing the best ore. But the numbers are not too strong. Maybe 6-9. Yeah, actually, maybe 6-9-10 is slightly better than 8-5-10 because 6 is the best sheep available. Sorry, best wheat available. And apart from the 6 tile, there isn't a lot of wheat on this board. I might also think of maybe 9-5-10, but then ore and wood do not coordinate too well with each other. That's why I think I'll just go for 6-9-10 and point my road to the left. Yeah, I actually also had an announcement to make about the channel, and so the thing is, I am planning to take a break. I will be on a vacation for almost 2.5 or to 3 weeks, starting at the end of February, like on maybe on 27th or 28th of February, and I won't be back from my vacation until the 15th of March. That said, there will be a daily dose of Catan videos, so you guys won't be missing out on anything. But just trying to make it clear that I will be pre-recording quite a lot of games. So today, while I'm recording this game, it is the 20th of February. Sorry, it is actually the 21st of February. Yesterday as well, I recorded 3 games. Generally, I don't pre-record a lot of games, just so that I can be up to date with the comments and you guys don't miss out on any leaderboard action or changes to the leaderboard with the games that I play. But because I am pre-recording these games, I might not be responding to your comment, or any comments that you do mention might, uh, if there is some action on my front or some advice or some change in the game style, it might not come into effect soon. That said, please do mention those things in the comments. I will be going through each and every one of them. Uh, in this case, a little later than sooner, but surely once I'm back, I will be replying to everything. So yeah, that's just the announcement that I wanted to make. That I am pre-recording a few games, and so maybe I'm not sure if I will be able to record for all the 15 days. I surely have plans to do that, but if I do miss out on a day or two, I will at least post a. I will at least share a post on that day or a day before, just stating that fact. Hopefully everyone is fine with that, and thank you for understanding. I'm saying thank you a little in advance, but I believe hopefully that is fine. So now let's take a look at the board here. So red goes for 8-5-10. I think that is a pretty strong pick. I was also considering that choice. Orange here, I think orange can actually go for 9-4-11 or maybe 6-4-3, and either try and play a Orvi cheap game, or maybe go for a sheep port kind of a game. I To be really honest, I think orange can also go for 9-5-10 and then pair it up with something like 3-4-11 and then go for the wood port. That said, I'm not a huge fan of it. Actually, orange is going for that. The reason why I'm saying I'm not a huge fan is because the production isn't too strong. Like 3-11 are weak numbers, 4 and 10 are average, 9 and 5 are fine. So I mean, orange can still pair it up with 6-4-3, but I think black should go for something like 6-4-3, 9-4-11. I think that's a fine choice. Seems like when it comes back to me, I might have the option of going for something like 8-10, which I surely do like on this board. My numbers are pretty fine, and I will have the 3:1 port and all 5 resources. I also wouldn't mind going for something like 6-5-11, but I think that will not be open for me. Like maybe orange wants to go for 6-5-11. That could be a choice, and then play with the wheat port. Yeah, looks like black is doing exactly what I expected. 6-3-4, 9-4-11, and now I think orange has the choice of going for 6-5-11 and then play with the wheat port. I think that's a better choice than going for 3-4-11 and playing with the wood port. But in either of those choices, red gets something like 6-3-12, which is a pretty strong choice for red. He will have a, okay, yeah, orange does go for 6-5-11. So red will go for most likely for 6-3-12 here. Grabbing the best wheat, pretty strong sheep, best brick. Yeah, so pretty good game there for red. And maybe I will go for something like 3-4-11 myself, point my road upwards and try and get on 8-4 later on in the game. Or maybe even 8-10 if I get a little lucky with the early 9s and 11s. Here my other choice could be directly going for 8-3 myself, which doesn't seem bad based on my brick production, but playing with just those 3 resources like ore, wheat and brick might be a little difficult. Plus I do not have a decent expansion spot in that case. In this case now I can actually build on 8-4, which is an excellent expansion spot. So I think I'll just go for that choice here. Maybe it's not the right choice. Do let me know in the comment section what do you think. Should I have gone for 8-3? I do roll a early 7 and I need brick. And the funny thing is that nobody has brick on this board here. Because that's the case, I think just targeting orange is fine. Sorry, red is fine here. I think even orange is pretty strong on this board. So it is surely something that I will keep in mind. Black rolls a 7. The 6 wheat is an easy block for black. Yeah, he basically blocks everyone and has the choice. He can steal from anyone he wants. I think he will target me here because yeah, does target me. And the reason why I think black is targeting me is because black would want to get to 8-10, especially with his access to the sheep port. So with both black and me wanting to go to similar spots, it's not a good thing for me. Black will surely target me. Here red does have a couple of bricks because 8 have rolled. Yeah, maybe in hindsight I should have started with 8-10 and then built on 3-4. That would have been slightly better as compared to going for 3-4-11 first. Here red should block either the 9 ore. I think yeah, 9 ore is a better block. Might target the 9 brick just because I stole from red once. But I don't think that would be the right move here. Yeah, does block the 9 ore. Should steal from black. Yeah, steals from orange. I don't mind that either. So both orange and black are in a very strong position in this game. Yeah, I don't want to do this trade, especially because for me, brick is the probability of getting brick is better than probability of getting wood. And wow, red is actually getting very lucky with these 8s and 12s, which help only red. Yeah, I don't want to go for any of these trades. Offering wheat is not going to help anyone much, especially on this board where everybody produces a lot of wheat. Here, let's see. Wow, another 8 is rolled, so surely lots of brick available on this in this game. Red might accept this because no 5s have rolled so far. But if red doesn't accept, okay, it does accept it. So that's pretty good for me. And I'll just try and get my settlement on the 8-3-8-4 spot. Maybe I should try and get my settlement on 8-10, but I need to be a little lucky with early 11s and 9s, which hasn't happened yet. Finally, of 9 rolls, that's the first 5 of the game as well. So black gets a dev card. I don't gain much with that 3, but it's fine. I do get a wheat. Yeah. So red is still looking for wood. I think orange is the only one who has any wood because of 5 did roll. That said, I don't think orange will be willing to trade it just yet. Yeah, so red just goes for another dev card. And because of the 12 roll recently, red has been able to get the dev card as well. Here, if a 11 rolls, yeah, I need actually a 11 and a 6 or maybe 11 and a 3. And in that case, I will get a settlement on 8-10, which is slightly better than 8-4 because it has wood production. Your black might still target me, which will be unfortunate. Okay, targets orange, which I'm not sure why that is the case. Does a 4:1, okay. And for me, I think just targeting red seems fine. But I think orange is the only one who has any wood. So, I mean, because orange is not trading that, maybe I just do a 4:1 and get my settlement on 8-4. That does increases my production by quite a bit. So, and now I think I can try and get a settlement on 8-10 later on in the game. Yeah. So here I think orange is just being a little. Yeah. So exactly. So black and I both had the same logic there. Um, in any case, I mean, I do agree with orange there that red is a very strong player, especially because he gets a settlement on the brick port. Yeah. Here, I think black will now block. I mean, black has to block the 6 wheat, but might target me. Okay, targets red, which is completely fine. I cannot do much with the cards I have in hand, so I'll just end my turn. The thing is, red can only block me on the 9 brick or the 8 sheep. So the good thing is I do share ore and wheat with red. So those are never going to be blocked by red himself. He plays the knight and rolls the 7. So now I think most likely he will block the 9 brick. Wow. And the surprising part is red also stole from orange. So that will actually frustrate him more. For me, a little unfortunate that red was able to steal my ore. But that's how it is. Let's see if I can get a 1 is to 2 here. Okay, just gets a quick 1 is to 1 with red. Yeah, it's unfortunate if orange just lets red. Yeah, if orange doesn't help anyone or is helping red, it is going to be a bad game for us, especially for me and black, because it is very difficult to stop both orange and red here. And yeah, I cannot do much with these rolls. But red is surely in a very, very strong position. Maybe black can try and block him from getting the brick port. Uh, that said, I mean, in the long run, I think black and orange are in a stronger position though, because their ore production is much better than anyone else here. Yeah, I don't want to accept this trade just yet. It doesn't do much for me. I would rather get a city on. Actually, because this is a 1 is to 2, I can't accept it now. So now, hopefully, black rolls a 7, rolls a 4, which isn't bad, but then I still have to do 4 is to 1s if I need to do anything. And yeah, the ore being, so here the brick being blocked isn't good for me. I will still do a, yeah, let's see if I get a trade. So now I would actually want to get a settlement on the 3 is to 1 port. And the reason why I'm building down is because I don't want red to have a road building or a year of plenty and cut me off. So it's a more like a safe thing. Here red has to block the 9 ore. I mean, I no longer am in the lead in any way. and because both of them have the ports that they want, so although my production is slightly better, but the setup is much stronger for both black and orange here. Red here with 4 dev cards seems to be in a very strong position. Yeah, does play a road building. I did expect that. So luckily I did not build my road towards the ore port. I think red could have tried and stolen the port from me. Okay, I don't know how that helps. Like it seems like he wasted a road over there because black can still build a road settlement. That said, here I would still want a 9 and a 4 to roll, or maybe a 9 and a 8. Wow. Even orange wasting a road there. Surprising the way these. Hopefully I can roll a 7. Instead I roll a 12 here. Not much that I can do. Let's see if I get a trade. And the only problem is that I think red is the only one who has a brick in hand. So although I get a 3:1 port, I wouldn't want to give red the brick port. Roll the 7. Should block the 9 over, but won't be surprised if I am targeted. Does block the 9 over. So both the road buildings have already been played here. Yeah, this is really surprising. Why not get a settlement on 8-3? But I mean, yeah, completely fine with that. So here, the thing is, red is the only one who has brick, and I need to get the brick to get the settlement. Unfortunately, here maybe I offer a yeah maybe if I offer a 1:2, somebody might accept. Yeah, nobody is accepting it here. So rather than getting knights, I think I should just hold on to these cards. I know it's a risk, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take here. Red rolls a 7, goes for the 9 over again. And I think should steal from orange, but he is targeting black. I think orange is in a much better shape. Finally, the 9 does roll. I don't mind these 10s either. So here I think I'll just go for my settlement. And I will still hold on to these cards just so that I can get a city first on 6, 9, 10. I think that is a better prospect or a better plan than getting a dev card, because when it comes to fighting for dev cards compared to orange and black, I don't think I'll be able to match up with their production. And if it comes to fighting I mean, red has the brick port, which I don't have any. Wow, he plays a Year of Plenty. Should be able to get a city here then. Yeah, does get a city. So the 10 over is going to be blocked a lot now. He actually holds on to a wood in his hand. So I think, yeah, orange is just going for the longest road. Here I hopefully roll a 8 or a something like 10. Yeah, surely don't want a brick. So I'm thinking a 8, a 10, a 11 or a 4 is fine. Basically that would give me a city and nothing else works in my favor. Looks like black is also just going for dev cards. So I roll a 6 here, which doesn't help me much. But let's see if I can get a trade. Um, let's see if I can get a wood for a sheep. Or maybe if I get a wheat for a sheep should be fine as well. Maybe I offer a 1:2 here for a ore. Actually, I'm running out of time. If I run out of time and I do not get any trade, I think I will just go for a dev card here. Might not be the best move, but I think it is fine. I do get a knight, and now with 7 cards, I'll just take a risk again and hold on to these cards. So with that 9, I should be able to build 2 roads towards the 9-12 tile. Or maybe 2 roads towards the 8-10. I'm not sure which one is better. Maybe 8-10 is slightly better. Okay, red is going for 9-12. So maybe I would focus on 8-12. Wow. So with the 7, I mean, this was a risk that I was taking. And I'm not sure what I want. Do I want to get a city more than a settlement on 8-10? Maybe not. So that's why I'm giving up on all the wheat and sheep. And so now basically my next plan is to get 2 roads towards the 8-10. And I'll just end my turn there. Yeah, I don't think I will be competing for the longest road or the largest army, so I just need to get a lot of settlements and cities. Maybe I could have gone for 2 dev cards instead of just 1 dev card in the previous turn. But it's a risk that I was willing to take and it did not pay off. Here, so if another 6, 3 or a 10 rolls, I will still be able to get a city on my turn. Instead, I roll a 7, and here I think just targeting both red and orange is fine. But I'm targeting orange because I wanted the wheat, and luckily I get it. Yeah, because I think nobody would accept the trade, and nobody should accept the trade, to be really honest. So I'll just get my city after doing a 3-1 and end my turn. So now 10s are even better for me, but I think it's pretty strong for red as well, giving him 2 ores. Yeah, he does get a second city. So both red and green needs to be, sorry, red and orange need to be targeted. Black is not having a great game here, but I don't think there is much of a choice that he has. Hopefully I can roll a 7 on my turn, and in that way I will be able to block the 8. So it's difficult for me because I still think red is a bigger threat than orange. Red can easily have a monopoly or another year of plenty, which can actually help him a lot in this game. And now both black and orange are fighting for the same 6-2 spot. Another 10 rolls here, so that's wow, plays a monopoly. So he's able to steal 4 ores from me. So black will most likely be able to get a city on this turn at the very least, I believe. Yeah, does get a city. So yeah, not much that I can do with these cards. So I should be able to get a settlement on 8-10 in this round. Just hoping for another 4 or 9 to roll. Hopefully black can roll a 7. I think that would be great. Like black losing out on 4 cards and red losing out on 4 cards is pretty huge. Let's see if I can get a brick. Sorry, an ore. And maybe I'll try for a brick as well. Yeah, nothing else makes any sense to me. And wow, black does roll a 7. Also, orange is able to build a road just to block black from coming to the 6-2. I mean, black can still come to 6-2, but he will have a very difficult time getting there. Instead, black just goes for a city, and because I don't need the wheat, actually I should not do that. I'll play my knight before rolling the die. And this time I will target red because he does have brick. I'm able to steal a wheat instead. So I can actually get another city. But because nobody is claiming the knight or the largest army, I think I'll just go for a couple of dev cards and try and get the largest army for myself. Because getting a city on the 8 tile doesn't help me too much. It's not bad, I would say, but it is not uh, going to change anything for me. Again, I'm hoping for a 7 to roll. A 7 or a 10 would be excellent. Instead, I roll a 5, so I can get a settlement on 8-10. I don't think that's a bad move, or maybe I should go for another dev card. So far, there is a monopoly that has not been played, and also a year of plenty has not been played. Both the road buildings have gone, so most likely I will be getting only knights now. I believe red has 2 VPs, black has 1, and I already have 1. So let me first get the settlement, and then I will focus on getting more cities. Sorry, more dev cards. Wow. So a 10 is pretty good roll for me now. Red will most likely get a settlement on this turn. If not, he can still try and get a couple of dev cards. Yeah, I think red will most likely go for a dev card here. The other 2 is to 1 gets a sheep. And yeah, as expected, goes for a dev card. And gets a city. Wow. So red is most likely on 8 points here. And now should be able to play a knight on his turn, take the lead. I believe black will also try and play the knight on his turn, take the lead for the largest army. So fighting for the largest army might not be the best choice, but I don't think there is any other choice that I have here. Fighting for the longest road seems very difficult for me. I can still get a road settlement. That is surely a choice that I have. Yeah. Let's see what orange does here though. I think orange can go for a def card. Okay, just does a 4 is to 1 and a 2 is to 1. So it's a very expensive city there for orange. As expected, black does play the knight. And wow, targets me, which is a little unfortunate. I'll offer a 1 is to 2 here. Surely not going for a 1 is to 1. Here, I think I still have to play my knight. And yeah, I have to target both red and black, but I think red is better. A block here. Okay, I am able to steal a brick. That's pretty good. So here with the cards I have in hand, I don't think there is anything that I can do. And yeah, I think I'll just build a road and end my turn. Yeah, so red is taking a huge lead here. So I think red might target me again, most likely on the 8 sheep. Hopefully doesn't target me, but it's not something that I can do about it. Okay, blocks the 9 over, I don't mind that. And it's targeting orange, which is okay. Yeah, so black does get the largest army, which is good. So again, I'm hoping to roll a 7. Yeah, this seems to be a good trade for me. I will accept a 1 is to 2. Yeah, this 1 is to 2 is fine. I I don't think black will be able to win the game in this turn. Yeah, he's just going for a single dev card. And he needs to make sure that he holds on to the largest army. Yeah, unfortunately, I roll a 7 on my turn. That's pretty bad. Because now it makes it more difficult for me to win the game. Yeah, I cannot do much. Let's see if I get a 1 is to 1. Maybe if I accepted a 1 is to 1, it would have been better. Yeah, that way at least I would have had the settlement. Black accepts it. I think I have to go for it. Red also plays a knight. I think red will block the 9 break again. Blocks the 9 over. I don't mind that at all. And a 9 is rolled. So that's pretty good for me. Yeah. So here I'm not sure what I can do. I think I just have to go for another city and maybe another dev card as well. So red continuing to take the lead for the large, black continuing to take the lead for the largest army is pretty good, but I cannot do much on this turn, so I'll just end my turn. Yeah, we do know that red has two VPs, so I would still want a 3 and a 10 to roll just so that I can get a city on 8-10. Or maybe getting a city on 3-4-11 might be slightly better just because the 6 is going to be blocked quite a lot. Okay, the 6 does roll here. And I roll a 4, so I think I will go for another dev card. I get a knight, which is expected based on my calculation before. I think there are lots of knights in here. And wow, so red just wins the game there with 4 VPs. Really surprising. His setup was strong and also H did help him quite a lot. And getting 4 VPs is, I mean, yeah, nothing that anyone could have done. Yeah, still, I mean, it's a pretty decent game. Production wise, yeah, I mean, as expected, Black and I had pretty strong production. Uh, and die stats are also pretty fair. A few more nines would have been better, but that's how it is sometimes. It's not something out of the way. And I mean, yeah, amount of dev cards bought, amount of resource income blocked. I think, yeah, I mean, for orange and black, it was pretty high. For red, the 5 was blocked a few times. But I mean, having 4 VPs is not anything that anyone could have done. Maybe in the end, instead of blocking the 9 brick, should have targeted the 10 over maybe. But it's, yeah, resources lost by dev cards is I lost more. But overall, a pretty decent game. Surely not something that I would complain about. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. I think I have. I'm not sure. I believe I would be in the low 300s at this point. And yeah, I am at a 372. My win rate this season is, I would say, just average. It's not very good at all. I would prefer if it was around high 40s, low 50s is pretty strong according to me. But yeah, 30. I mean, because it's a 4-player game, the average is 25%. 31 is just slightly above that. It's not strong at all, according to me. Yeah. And let's take a. So yeah, anyway, bye for now. And as I've already mentioned, I will be pre-recording a lot of games. So although you guys are seeing each game on a different day, for me, I plan to record at least 2 or 3 more games today itself. So bye for now, and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.